It's time for a vlog, don't you think? Hi friends and welcome back to my channel. I felt like filming a vlog. I've been meaning to film a vlog for ages. I feel like I say that every time I start filming a vlog, but I always really mean that. I have plenty to catch you guys up on, which is very exciting. It's currently the 13th of September, a Saturday. I'm running around doing some errands today. I'm going to a house moving party tonight. And another thing about this week is it's my birthday week. I had my birthday on September 11th. I celebrated it with some friends. I also went out for dinner yesterday. And tomorrow I have some family coming over for a fika, cake and coffee. So yeah, birthday week means some birthday gifts, which I will show you a few that I'm excited about. I'm also hoping to get back into the habit of reading. In this vlog, I was away at the start of September. I was in Malta for a wedding celebration, which was amazing. I read some there. I actually read the Thursday Murder Club and started another book that I will talk to you about. So I'm really hoping to just get back into the habit of reading and reading a lot, fingers crossed. I would love to catch up on some books, wrap up a few current reads, things like that. We'll see what this vlog is. I've talked about how I want to do more themed reading vlogs and I think we will get there. I just need to wrap up some current reads, I feel like. So that will most likely be the focus. I also have a very exciting unboxing for you. I just picked this up. I will unbox this beauty soon in this video, so stay tuned. And yeah, just catch you up on some things and then go about every day. All the fun stuff. I'm just excited about vlogging. It's gonna be good. First, I need to show you a birthday gift I got yesterday. I am so insanely excited about this one. I've been meaning to get something like this for a while. I've been eyeing it. I literally have like a similar object in my cart and I was meaning to like get it by the end of September. But my friends gifted me this yesterday and I have already set it up, decorated it a bit. I'm gonna stop teasing you. I got a traveler's notebook yesterday. I'm so excited. Basically, it's just this letter holder and you can put in your own inserts, notebooks, all of that. I decorated mine, so I had these charms at home actually. They are from Etsy and I got them for another thing. So I had a few home, so I decorated it. What do you think? We have like this airplane and we have like this heart with the world in it, or the earth. And we have like a sea star and an angel wing, so objects that feel like me. And I changed the cord. It first had a brown cord, but it also came with this green one, so I switched it to the green one. The color is camel, which I think will age beautifully. It will get a lot of just like wear and patina and things of that, so that's very exciting. And basically I have already tried to fill it in a bit, so my Hobonichi Weeks fits in there quite nicely actually, which is very exciting. So I might continue using Hobonichi. We will see. I'm currently looking at other inserts as well that I might want to get. I also put in this pen. This is a Parker fountain pen. So I inked it up and put it on the Hobonichi so I have it available. This is the insert I got with the gift, so it's just blank paged traveler's notebook insert. I want to get more of these. I think I will stick to the blank page actually. And I also want to get like the pouch, the zipper pouch and the card holder thingy. And yeah, just more inserts. And like maybe the diary or the weekly insert. And then I put in this another random notebook I had. Just to fill it up a bit, make it look a bit cute. So my idea with this is I want to use it daily. I want this for my weekly planning, so with like the Hobonichi, and then also for journaling. That's probably what these blank pages will be for. And then also just like brain dumping, commonplacing, things like that. I will figure out a proper system. But yeah, I am very excited about this. And I think it looks really cute. It's supposed to get wear and tear, it's supposed to get a bit scratched up. And I think it looks really cute. And I also have some charms dangling here as well. Two of them were already on my Hobonichi Weeks and then I just added another one, because why not? So yeah, very excited about this one. Speaking of birthday gifts, I got a gift card for a bookstore, so I'm actually hoping to go book shopping today before heading to the house party. I have no clear idea of what I want to get, which is exciting. I feel like I just want to go in there, browse and see what catches my eye. I'm thinking maybe like romantasy or a recent release could be really fun. Speaking of books and speaking of reading, what am I currently reading? I mentioned that I read The Thursday Murder Club while I was away. It was alright. I decided to read it because I want to watch the movie. So I picked up the book secondhand. I was a bit let down, not gonna lie. I feel like a few books have let me down lately, or many of my recent reads have been like meh sort of reads, very mid 3-star reads. I think I'm gonna have a rant about this in a future video actually. I just feel like there's a few bookish things I would like to discuss and rant about, so that's gonna be a video. I have already actually sold that book. I will give the second one a chance because I've seen some people mention that the second one is better, but I will probably get it from the library or as an ebook. But I started to read another book on the flight back home, and that is Tress of the Emerald Sea. I'm only like 60 pages in, so not really far at all. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting because this already feels very different from the other Brandon Sanderson books I've read. I read Mistborn Era 1, I've read Warbreaker and Elantris. So this was next on my list of books to read, and once I'm done with this, I'm gonna start the Stormlight Archive, which will be scary because those books are thick. But yeah, feels very different. It's a standalone and it's more wholesome, cozy fantasy, I would say. It's fun to read this knowing that it's Brandon Sanderson, but it doesn't read as Brandon Sanderson, if that makes sense. So this is basically about a princess on an island who goes on an adventure to save a boy that she's in love with, basically. And it's cute. I'm gonna continue this today. Regarding audiobooks, I actually just today, while I was out running around just now this morning, I finished listening to Maybe in Another Life by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I feel like I've been listening to this one for months, and it was once again alright. I do like Taylor Jenkins Reid's celebrity books a lot, and I have also listened to One True Loves, and I really did enjoy that one. But Maybe in Another Life, it started out strong. It started out 4-star vibes. It's just too long. And it's not long, per se. It's about 10 hours, I think, the audiobook. But it's just... it got too long and repetitive in comparison to its actual content and plot, I feel like. A lot of extra details, a lot of, like, just added things that felt unnecessary. A lot of talk about cinnamon rolls, which is got to a point where it was just annoying. It's not a bad book, it is a cozy book, it's a good contemporary feel-good read. It's about this girl who, basically in the story we're living out 2 parallel universes, or like, it's a what-if book. What if things hadn't happened that way and if things would have happened this way instead, and then we get to follow both of those storylines. And it's fun, but I feel like we could have done more with it. Once again, it started out strong, but like once you're a third in, you're already, you feel pretty done with the concept. But I finally finished it, and that's good. So I'm gonna rate it 3 stars. Not a bad book at all. But I also started listening to a new audiobook, which I've been meaning to read for a while, and it's finally out, so I'm very excited about this, because I do love me some celebrity memoirs narrated by the celebrities themselves. So I started listening to Semi-Well Adjusted Despite Literally Everything by Alison Stoner. I'm excited about this one. I feel like it will be an interesting story, and I just love me some celebrity memoirs, so I'm excited about that. So yeah, that's what I'm reading currently. Hopefully I will be able to finish this one in this vlog, that would be epic, and wrap up some other reads as well, because I want to get to some more themed reading vlogs now this fall. I mentioned it in my fall TBR. I want to do more themed reading vlogs, so we will work our way to that. Also just picked up a book at the library, Good Girl Bad Blood. Something about like September just makes me want to read this, so I'm very glad it was available, and hopefully I will read it soon. Maybe I'll even start it in this vlog, we'll see. Now, for the thing that you've all been waiting for, I'm sure. Let's unbox this one. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess what it is? Shall I tell you? Maybe I should tell you. This is the Broken Binding edition of Katabasis. However you say it. I'm very excited about it. Maybe that's what I'm gonna read in this vlog. Are we ready? Let's do this. Okay, nothing. They packaged it very well. Let's unwrap this. It goes on and on and on. They packaged it really freaking well. I'm so excited. Oh, and I forget that you get bookmarks with these as well. That's so cool. Look. Oh, like they packaged them so freaking nicely. So I have the bookmark, Katabasis. It says, "What didn't kill you made you stronger, or at least gave you a thicker skin." I'm so excited about this book now. I'm gonna cut out this one, I think, as well, because I did it for Babel. So I'm gonna do it for this one. So I need to make sure not to rip it. So. Isn't she stunning? Oh my god, I need to have a look. I've never actually properly looked at the cover. Like, look at that hand. And like the bird and the broken pot. Oh my god. It's actually gorgeous. Alice Law, you naughty girl. You're trying to go to hell. Sorry. Do you see these edges? Insane. Okay, let's open it. My camera died while filming my previous clip, and I think the reason why everything's looking a bit blue and purpley is because of the amber lights on my TV. But yeah, I was in the middle of showing you Katabasis. Look how stunning it is. It is gorgeous. From what I can see, it's not signed or numbered. I don't remember if it claimed that it was gonna be. I don't particularly care, so I'm fine with that. I did try to reverse the dust jacket, but I feel like I do enjoy this cover more. So we're gonna keep it this way, but let me show you the art underneath the dust jacket. This is stunning. I love this. The red, the ominous vibe of it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I also worked on reorganizing my bookshelf a tad bit, or my Poppy War shelf at least. So if we move the camera the slightest, I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. But like here. I moved things around a bit. So I think once I get the Dragon Republic, it's looking fire. Not gonna lie. I like how this shelf is looking. Those are the updates I have for now. I started to watch Jet Lag the Game. I've never watched it before, but I know that Gavin from Gavin Reads It All talks about it all the time. So I started to watch one episode and it's actually quite fun. So I'm gonna continue watching that while I have some lunch. And then maybe I will read a bit and then I will head to the mall, do some shopping, find a gift for the moving in party, maybe purchase a few books. I'm meeting my friends for an early dinner as well before the party, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, I'll catch up with you later. Hello! It's Sunday evening. I in fact did not book shop yesterday. I did buy the gift for the house moving party, but I sort of lost track of time and didn't have the opportunity to pick anything up. Today, as mentioned, is Sunday, and I've been cleaning and doing stuff. My family came by for like a birthday celebration, birthday fika, birthday cake moment. So that was really nice. I got a chessboard. That's exciting. One of my New Year's resolution is to get better at chess. So now I have a chessboard, which is really fun. I also got the Swedish translation, or not translation, the Swedish edition of Backman's My Friends, which is epic. I've already read it in English, but of course I want to read it in its original language, Swedish. So I got that from my brother. It's a signed edition as well, so great. I've been chilling quite a lot. I think I'm coming down with a cold or something. Or yeah, maybe it's just a delayed cold from me being away traveling. So if my voice is sounding off, it's that. So I just hung out in my sofa, drank a lot of tea. I watched Thursday Murder Club. Really enjoyed that movie, actually. I prefer the movie over the book. The movie was everything I wanted from the book. It was snappier, more fast-paced, more streamlined. It cleared up a lot of questions for me. I was a bit confused by a few things in the book, and this movie cleared those things up really well. So I actually really liked the movie. I thought it was quite feel-good. And I would love for them to make more, honestly. It's an amazing team of actors, honestly. Great actors. So I watched that. I've also done some food prep since it's a new week tomorrow. I need my lunch boxes. And I just watched the first episode of AK Charlie Sheen, which is a new documentary series on Netflix. I think it's produced by Charlie Sheen, where he basically shares insights to his life and substance abuse and it's a documentary memoir sort of thing from his side. And I'm just reminded how much I freaking love my celebrity memoirs. As mentioned, I'm currently listening to Alison Stoner's memoir as well. Really enjoying that one. So I'm just down with like the documentaries and celebrity memoirs and stuff. I find them entertaining. Right now it's 9:30, and I think I'm gonna make an attempt to read. We'll see if I'll manage or not. But I am currently reading Tress of the Emerald Sea. I have a bunch of other books on my TBR and things I should read. But I really badly want to read Katabasis. I got this yesterday. You saw me unbox it. Look at her. So I think this is what I'm gonna do. I already pulled out some tabs I could use. I'm thinking of mainly using the white one actually, because that will work best with the sides. Maybe occasionally use the red if I feel like it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find some sort of moody, atmospheric ambience room on YouTube, and I'm gonna read Katabasis. Finally, I'm excited. So this will probably be my read at home, and then I will continue reading Tress of the Emerald Sea on my commute and all of that. Because as many of you probably know now, I never really bring hardbacks outside of the home, or it's rare for me to do that, just because I don't want them to get damaged. They are usually too bulky for my bags, too heavy, all of that. So yeah, I'm gonna make it cozy for me now and read Katabasis. Yay! You're finding me in exactly the same spot I was in the clip before, I think, 24 hours ago. It's Monday though. I've been to the office. You wouldn't guess because I'm wearing the same hoodie. But yeah, I did work today. My intention was to go book shopping afterwards. Honestly, I just wanted to head home. So I did. As maybe you can hear, I'm a bit stuffy. I think I'm down with a cold. So I made myself some garlic soup. It was really good actually. And I finished watching the Charlie Sheen documentary. Entertaining enough. I also filmed a video because I felt like venting and ranting. So I did do that. And now, after watching some YouTube, I'm in my spot. I have put on an ambience room. I have my tea. And I have Katabasis. I read 2 chapters yesterday. I am currently on I'm about to start page 39, chapter 3. Aim is to reach at least page 100 today, I think, or this evening. It's like 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9:15. So we're gonna see. I've lit up some candles. It's cozy. I'm feeling cozy. Let's do this. Update! I reached page 100, feeling good about it. I'm really enjoying this one. Sorry for the hood. I'm really, really, really enjoying this one actually. I'm having a good time with it. Some thoughts, what I'm enjoying. I like it reads much more approachable than Babel, I would say. It's more it has R.F. Kuang's typical blunt sort of writing style, very on the nose, which I do appreciate. I like the dynamics between the main characters, Alice and Peter. I like both of them individually as well. I like the banter. I like the fact that there's some humor in it as well. Like, so far, having a good time with all of that. I don't know if you've seen it or heard about it, but before this was released, there was a lot of talk about like required reading before reading this book, or like books you should read in preparation for Katabasis, based on things that were mentioned in the book or something. And those reading lists might have seemed a bit pretentious. My intention at first was to attempt to read those books. I never get around to it though. And I'm gonna say you can still enjoy this book even if you haven't read those. So yes, there's a lot of references to like Dante's Inferno, to some Greek and Roman mythologies, other stories as well. But as long as you're aware that those stories exist, it's really fine. Like, I know about the story of Eurydice and Orpheus because of the musical Hadestown, and that's enough. So whenever they're talking about that, I'm like, I get it now. And same thing like Dante or Dante's Inferno. I haven't read it. I don't really know the premise of it, but I know it's about a man's descent into hell. And that's enough. So honestly, don't be scared about not understanding this book, because you can definitely keep up. On the topic of me not always enjoying dark academia, how come I'm enjoying this then? Well, I find it to be a lot less pretentious than a lot of dark academia is, like The Secret History. It also feels more STEM than dark academia, if that's making sense. It's a lot more logic-based, physics-based, and those sort of fields, which I do enjoy because I myself studied within STEM. I have an engineering degree, so I don't mind that actually. I like those discussions. So yeah, I'm having a good time with it, like a lot. And I'm 100 pages in, which I don't know how much that is, like this much. And it's just a good roll, and I'm enjoying it. Yay! Okay, hi friends. I'm about to head to work, but I just quickly wanted to update you about a few things. As you saw yesterday, I decided to rewatch Twilight. I chose happiness, I chose my own free will, and I rewatched Twilight. And while rewatching Twilight, I felt this urge to reread Twilight. So yesterday I started to reread Twilight. I haven't reread this book since I was in my late teens, I think, which is about 10 years. I have probably read this book, not gonna lie, like 15 or 20 times, something like that, because I used to reread fan fiction, Twilight fanfic, of the characters reading Twilight. And because the characters were reading Twilight, you as the reader was also reading Twilight. Like they had every single word from the book printed out in that fanfic. I have probably read this like 15 or more times, I would guess. I have watched the movie probably like 30 times. It's not even an over-exaggeration. I feel like when I was young, I counted how many times I have watched the movie. And I think I got to like 20-something. And since then, I have most certainly seen it at least 10 times. So I feel like I'm in the 30s there. I've been meaning to reread Twilight for years, honestly. I have the Swedish translations, the first editions I ever owned, but I have also throughout the years collected the movie tie-ins in English, so meaning the English books with the movie covers. 2 of them I had already from back in the day, and 2 of them I had to look for on eBay, but I have them all now in various conditions, let's just say. This one I have read before in English, but yeah, it's looking real old and tattered, real iconic if you ask me. And I started a reread of it, and I've read the first 3 chapters, about 57 pages, and I am tabbing it. I have a very simple tab system this time. So like Bella moments, Edward moments, so just like big moments, iconic moments, and then other. So yeah, Bella scenes and Edward scenes and moments I enjoy. I like to keep tabs of like big events on the top of the book. So that's what I have here. So like the first time Bella sees the Cullens. And then other is just for miscellaneous various things. Like for example, I'm keeping track of the books that Bella mentions that she has read in this book. So here she's mentioning Wuthering Heights, which I now have read. Look at me. I'm just gonna start this reread. Will I reread the entire series? Hopefully. We're gonna see though. And yeah, I'm just tabbing as I go, sometimes underlining, sometimes highlighting, having a good time with it. When I did start this yesterday, I did make an attempt and I was quickly humbled. But I did make an attempt to, in parallel, read it in Czech. I have the Czech translation of it as well. I've never really read a book in Czech, so I knew beforehand that it was going to be difficult. I don't think I understood quite how difficult it would be. I got stuck on the preface. Yeah, I tried to read this page for I don't know how freaking long and like translate it and figure out the best way to sort of approach this. I tried to look up some TikToks of like reading in another language, and they said to like underline the words you don't know, just continue to read and then go back to it, write down the translations. But me underlining the things I didn't know is like half of it, or 60% of it even, more than half. I did have both a dictionary, like a physical dictionary, but then also Google Translate. And some of these words I couldn't really find, which is insane. And that just means that Czech language is freaking difficult, okay? Because there's so many variations and grammar rules and all of that. So I was definitely humbled last night. I will focus on entertainment and joy instead of learning as of now. I do hope that I one day will return to this and make another attempt to read it, because it would be cool to be able to say that I've read Twilight in Czech. But maybe, like, the urge for me now was just to read it for entertainment and for joy. With this one, I feel like I'm either gonna have a very different approach of like reading 1 page a day or something like that. I could do that. It would take me about a year more. Approach it as school or like a class. Or just read through it knowing that I know the story and just accept that I won't be able to understand all of the words. Maybe I could do that. I need to have a think of how I can approach this. This cannot be a spontaneous decision the way this can be. I'm gonna continue reading the first one, having a good time with it, and we'll see when I get to the Czech translation. So what is this vlog gonna be now? Because I did not anticipate this happening in this vlog. This vlog was supposed to be me enjoying my birthday gifts, starting Katabasis, wrapping up some current reads. That's not happening. I have started Katabasis. I am enjoying that, but for some reason I decided to act on impulse and get distracted. So I'm very much like a mood reader currently, and I feel like I want to try it out to allow myself to do whatever my mood is telling me to do. So maybe I will be in the mood to read Katabasis. Maybe I will be in the mood to read Twilight. I don't know. I really do not know. I currently have 4 books going. Twilight, Katabasis, Tress of the Emerald Sea, which is my commute book, and also Semi-Well Adjusted, which I'm listening to on audio. I don't know what this is, but it's something. Hiya! So, maybe awkward angle, I don't know, but yeah. I just got home. I don't know if I'm in frame. I'm filming with the back camera again, so yeah. But I just got home. It's Sunday evening. Tomorrow's Monday, new week, back to work, all of that. And I realized that I haven't really been vlogging the last few days. I sort of forgot. I've been busy with other things. So therefore, I think it's a good time for me to wrap this vlog up. I've had a great weekend actually. Friday, went out with colleagues. Saturday, I went golfing, like on a driving range with some friends. And then I went to like a birthday celebration in the evening. And then I read a bunch more in Twilight, so I'm 2/3 through it now, having a great time. Like seriously, I'm enjoying Twilight so freaking much. I like how it's written, I like the mundane storytelling. I like the personalities, I like their banter, I'm enjoying it, I'm fangirling, I'm having a good time with it. I'm very happy with it. And today was a very busy like sports day. We had Formula 1, science on podium, amazing, so happy about that. We also had the World Championships in athletics, and Sweden got the gold medal in discus throw, which was incredible. I was shouting and jumping and screaming, and it was intense, but it was so freaking good. And right after that, my friend came over. We watched one of the original Superman movies, so the one from the 70s, because we've been talking about it. And then we went to the cinema and watched the new Superman movie, and I really, really enjoyed it. I've never watched a Superman movie before, so the OG one was like my first experience with Superman, and I thought that was really charming and nice, but I really freaking enjoyed the new one. Okay, I like Superman, I love Nicholas Hoult, I like Lois Lane, like I liked all of the actors, how they portrayed their characters, the dynamics between the actors. I liked how it was both romance, humor, action, adventure, like all of those things. I thought it was some really cool film sequences in that, like how they filmed stuff. I liked the team over at the newspaper. I had a good time with this movie. It was a lot of fun. I love the dog, I love crypto. So yeah, watch me enter some sort of Superman era now. I will give at least a sequel to Superman the movie a chance, because I just want more Lois and Clark moments, or Lois and Superman moments. I'm definitely gonna watch Henry Cavill's Superman. But yeah, I wanted to share that. I enjoyed the movie a lot. It was good, even for like non-invested people. So I don't know what this vlog really is. It started out as like a birthday weekend vlog, turned into me rereading Twilight, I don't know, but I've had a good time at least. Aim for next week is to wrap up Twilight, continue with Katabasis, hopefully wrap that one up as well. Oh, I forgot to mention, I finished listening to Semi-Well Adjusted as well. That was fun. I gave it 4 stars. I enjoyed the book, it's very honest, and it has some great discussions regarding child stardom. And Allison is very eloquent in the way that they discuss certain topics, and in a way that they provide like points and counterpoints to every decision and choice that they made, which is quite interesting. So it's a good, it's not my favorite memoir, and what I base that off is I don't know what, but it's a really good one. And if you watch them when you were young, or if you enjoy stories by like Disney actors and things like that, check it out. It's a good book, an important book, I think. With that said, thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Please take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!